A weekend of mixed fortunes so far.
Yeah, it started off so well, and I put full blame on myself in that last race. We had a very good start, and then going into Maggots and Beckett's, just locked the rears, just as I was turning in for the right, just snatched the rear with a dab of the brake, and it offset the rear. I had a fat snap of oversteer, and then it was too late to kind of cut the circuit and rejoin after, and it was kind of a little bit too late to rejoin onto the circuit. So as I was turning back onto the circuit, there was a huge hole and let's say a huge bump. There was a huge bump.
All right, Deagen.
As I was turning right, getting back onto the apex, and then it threw me off. But it was a silly mistake, and I take full blame, and I'm very sorry to the team. And obviously, it's a bit heartbreaking because we're so quick, and we could have got a podium there. But it's racing. I'm just
trying to convince yourself.
I can't dwell on it too much. I've learnt from it, and shouldn't happen again.
Was the car quite sensitive though? Do you feel,
it's because it's lap one. The tyres aren't too hot, are they? We only have one lap to prep them fully, and the outer edge just didn't have too much temp. And as soon as I went and leant on it, it just was not with the main part that's on the tarmac. So it's fine. We're starting third for the last race. If we can just convert that into a podium, and if a win, it's a bonus, So see what we can do. I'm excited.
I'm excited.
Putting that race behind us.
Yeah,
it's happened now. Can't do anything about it. Obviously, Alex done well to get to second and close the championship points down, but we're going to keep fighting and just show our actual true pace.
Yeah, it's at the moment it kind of seems to be Alex that's, I guess, the closest to you. It's kind of you and himself that are getting the podiums, getting the points, possibly a two-horse race at the minute. So he is getting closer. And I asked him this question before. Does it feel better being sort of the mouse that's being chased by the cat, i.e. you and him at the moment, or do you feel it maybe feels better if you were in second and you were kind of chasing him in the championship?
No, I think getting chased is probably better, but having them mistakes on my behalf, then it's a little bit worrying, but it's nothing to stress. We've still got nearly a full race win ahead of us, 23 points. We've still got another half of the season to go. Obviously we had that DNF last weekend, so that stepped us back a little bit points. We could just be having a bigger gap, but there's been mistakes on my half.
So I didn't speak to you after last weekend because I didn't know initially what had happened until I actually spoke to your dad this weekend. I wasn't sure if it was you, if it was mechanical. So it turns out it was mechanical failure, the final race at Thruxton. Obviously there's just nothing at all you could do about that.
No, obviously at that heat of the moment it was very heartbreaking, but like I say, it's racing, these things happen. It never always goes swiftly as you want it to. And you've got to fight through the challenges that gets faced to you. So it only makes you better as well, and makes it more entertaining this season. But I'm enjoying it.
You had to go back to the car though. Did you start walking away?
Yeah,
and then
I got told
there?
by the marshals I need to run back and we're getting towed. So I had to run back and be quick as possible.
Steer.
And steer. But we need to look ahead. We've got a big break after this until Zandvoort, which is a little bit rubbish because I wanted this weekend to just go very swiftly. But
it's good practice at Zandvoort though, because have you raced at Zandvoort before?
Never raced. I've done one test day there, a half a day.
So you've been on the circuit, good. It's pretty much, it feels more like a go-kart track, doesn't it?
It's a mega circuit. Really enjoyed it. I think probably one of my favourite circuits up there with Brands GP. and I'm looking forward to getting racing there.
Very similar, isn't it? What we sand and the sea.
It's just like a very abrasive circuit at all times. So is Brands. So I'm looking forward to it.
And it's very up and down. You're very similar. It's very up and down. I've done a track walk, so you know, and I know how up and down it is, and then hidden behind those sand dunes. And
the banks.
Yeah,
so,
those
so
banks.
Wicked, yeah.
And you've got to do the obligatory social media of rolling something down, right?
You don't expect them to be that wide, you know?
No, exactly. Behave. Behave, Mika Abrams, behave. So just let's finish on a high. You actually won the race yesterday.
By a good amount as well.
Yeah, was it over 6 seconds?
I'm not too sure. I'm not even too sure.
I think you were definitely 6 seconds at one point.
Okay.
6.5.
Well, yes, it was nice having some just clean air to just get some laps in and then setting the lap record. But, you know...
You seem like a different person this season, because last year, obviously, it was this great opportunity. You've been gifted this competition win, and so the last year, from my point of view, it felt like, you know, you were just grateful to be there, and everything was great, and you were doing better than probably what you expected. Yeah. And there's a kind of is there more pressure this season?
Obviously, it's my second year in F4. And we've been told to get that championship title, but we've been very fast, and even last year we was quick. Last year and even this year, I'm ever so grateful for the opportunities I've been given. So I'm just trying to please everyone at the same time, and it's a little bit difficult, and it hurts even more when you have a mistake like I have today. So. And I can imagine when you get up higher ranks like F3, F2 and F1, it's even harder. So I'm only at the bottom, only at the bottom step. So
each step is as vital and important as the next one, and regardless of mechanical failures or something that you've done wrong today, which every driver does, including the great Lewis Hamilton, including the great Michael Schumacher, and you're among the greats already, Deagen.
Thank you.
And that goes to show, because all these World Championship winners in Formula One have not got there without any mistakes.
Yeah.
And they've got there through the mistakes and through the learning. And I feel like a school teacher, I'm so sorry, I feel like I'm talking at him. But, you know, and it's through the learning that they've become great. And it's these accidents today, by yourself, self-admitted, which is fantastic that you're owning it. So own it, deal with it, get over it, and you will become a champion.
Fingers crossed. I can only dream at the moment, but
you will.
Yes, thank you very much.
And good luck this afternoon.
Thank you.
You'll smash
Hopefully
it.
I can speak to you later on.
I'll see you on the podium.
Yes,
absolutely,
hopefully.
that top step. I'm standing on it waiting for you.